All right, welcome back everybody to Bodun Wins. I'm your boy Bodun. I'm checking in with your WNBA free picks for Sunday, August 2nd, 2026. Before I break down these games, if y'all enjoy these videos, make sure to do me a favor, man. Smash that like so more people can find the channel. Get me up in the algorithm. Also, guys, make sure to sub if you're new. I love to have you a part of this community. Also, man, make sure to turn that bell on so you never miss a video when I post them up. I'm going to start breaking down the whole slate of games. Especially when we have a nice slate like this. I'm gonna start doing an MLB video as well. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe once again. I greatly appreciate it. One more thing, if y'all want to get my best, you get my daily diamond. That's my single best player today. But I do have a full card as well. So I have daily packages all the way up to a year. Check me out on Tony's Picks. And if you decide to make a purchase, use code TonyT at checkout to save 15%. All right, guys, I'm also going to post my my business phone number in the comments. So if you need to text me, get to me directly, you can do that also. And I continue to play that way as well. All right, man, first game we'll look at is a big one. We got the Indiana Fever getting 6.5 points on the road against the Minnesota Lynx. Over and under set at a big number at 193.5 up to 194.5. Now, I know that Indiana defense has been, their Achilles heel all season, but they have an offense that can make up for it. They kind of remind me of, some NBA team that have good offense, but their defense kind of lacks. They got to win with scoring, and they have been showing they can do that. You know what I'm saying? They just put up 112 points against Portland. They have been living in the high 90s and the hundreds. I think they went over 100 points in 3 of their last 5 games. Now, Minnesota, we know they have a top defense all season long, but they just don't cover spreads. You know what I'm saying? The last 10 times they played at home, they just 1-9 ATS. So when you have a team that can shoot that three, that can play offense the way the Fever do, they have the capability of keeping games close. So I'm going to take the points, guys. I think it's too many. I just don't like the way Minnesota close games out. They don't cover at home. And I'm going to take the 6.5 points with the Fever for the first pick. Once again, guys, get them best bets. You can get my yearly package. My Christmas and July special is extended. I'm going to keep it up all the way until the first NFL regular season game. $799, guys. You break that down day for day. That's less than a cup of coffee a day, guys. So make it a smart money move, man. If you are really serious about betting on sports and you want to use it as an investment to build up your portfolio, get that whole year, guys. 365, every pick I put out, every sport, all access. You get my best bets, the late theme with those long-term packages. And the late theme option is what I really love on Tony's Picks. That means we can put out plays throughout the day, anywhere from 2 hours to 10 minutes before the game. So whatever email you use to sign up for the pack, if I put out a late steam play, you get it right directly to your email box. So yeah, man, make sure to get that long-term pack. Christmas July special, $799. That's a steal, guys. Use code TonyT to save 15%. I mean, this game we'll look at is the LA Sparks facing the Portland Fire. Right now, it's kind of like a pick 'em. Some books got it Sparks minus 1.5, and over and under sit at 184.5. And I'm gonna take the over in this game. We just seen last night that Kelsey Plum got traded to Phoenix. Me and Ron kind of discussed that on the 2-3 zone. She was listed on the team, but she was not in the starting lineup. We broke the game down last night. So it is confirmed she have been traded. And I like teams when they lose one of their best players, So that's kind of going to give them an opportunity to show that they can step up, fill in them points. They have been living, in the upper 80s. They can score in the 90s if they want to. They have proven they can still play well without Kelsey Plum, who's been missing before the break. So they have kind of got some chemistry together. They're going to be facing this Portland team, who we just saw give up 112 points to Indiana. Now, I'm not saying that the Sparks have an offense like Indiana does, but they can score. And Portland has been scoring as well. They did put up over 90 points against the Fever. They had Bridget Carlton. She put up 26 points. She went 7-11 from 3. So, yeah, they can shoot the 3. They're in the top 3 when it comes to 3-point percentage. Both teams also like to run. I think we see some big points in this one, guys. So I'm going to take the over 184.5. You got the Sparks giving up an average of 94 points on the road this season. I think we see a lot of points in them, so I love the over between the Fire and the Sparks. Once again, guys, you want to get my single best place, my daily diamond. I call it that because it's my strongest play on the board. You can get that for 19 bucks. It's already up, ready to cash. It's going to be in the MOB game. All right, guys, the next play we're going to look at is the Wings versus Connecticut Sun. You got Dallas laying anywhere from 11.5 to 12.5. Over and under set at 172.5. Now, Dallas just had two disappointing losses. I'm saying the first time they lost was against the Dream earlier this week. They was up by 3 points with like 14 seconds left in that game. I think it was 81-78. And they let the Dream get a 4-point play to wind up losing 82-81. Then they followed that game up losing to the Misses on the road, where they tied it up with like 3 minutes left. They just could not, maintain it and get it the lead in that game. So they wound up losing that one. And their coach kind of, got on them. And even Paige Becker said that they just don't finish out strong. For some reason, they don't just close games out. They talked about it in the locker room. And until they get that figured out, guys, I just don't want to lay the big points like that with the Wings. I do think they get the win. We saw Connecticut kind of fold up in that fourth quarter against the Sky. There was a lot of points scored in that game. Connecticut has showed they can score in the 80s. And I think Dallas coming off those two losses, man, going to really be focused on getting this win. They scored well at the house. So I'm going to take the Dallas team total over 91.5. I said come off two back-to-back losses with games where they was right there that they should have won. I think they do a better job at closing this game out. And I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas in the fourth quarter. So then they get into the high 90s. So give me Dallas winning team total over 91.5 for the pick in this one. One more again, guys, get that Cribbles in July special. My full year for only $799. Save 15% on that as well by using code Tony T. That's my best value right now. I'm going to keep on reiterating that on these videos until the first game of the NFL season. We got preseason coming up. Man, I've been capping all the NFL teams. I'm ready to go, guys. So make some money with me this year. It's going to be my first year with my football with Tony's Picks as well. I'm excited about that. So all the links to get to those, my profile on top of the comments. Once again, I will be posting my business phone number down there as well. So if you want to work with me personally, you can hit that number and text me up. You can even call me as well, man. It's cool. All right, man, final game of the day. We're going to Golden State and Toronto Timbo. Right now, you got Golden State 13.5 point favorite. Over and under set at 164.5. Now, I know we just saw Toronto lose big against the Minnesota Lynx, but that game being played before that, they only lost by 5 points, but they was getting double digits. And we've seen Golden State coming in, losing their last two games. I just feel like there's too many points, guys. I like always reading the articles and checking out, what the team is saying in them post interviews. And Coach Sandy Barlow, she said that, the team need to play strong, on this road trip. So I think they're going to have a game plan to come out here and try to upset the Golden State Valkyries. Valkyries have been one of the best home teams, but I just don't trust them landing this big number like this. And I think Toronto will come out here with the offense that can shoot. I just feel like it's too many points. And like I said, Golden State have been dropping spreads, losing games. They just lost to Phoenix, where they couldn't close that game out. They had a lot of fouls. I think maybe three of their top offensive players fouled out the game. The game before that, they lost against the Mystics. So they have shown a little kink in the armor, man. So I'm going to take them points with Toronto, plus 13.5 for the final pick for the video. All right, man, those are my WNBA picks for Sunday, August 2nd, 2026. Let me know what games y'all like in this card today. Like I said, man, get them best bet, TonyPick.com. Appreciate all the new subscribers, man. Continue to smash that like, sub if you're new, and join the community today. All right, man, I'm your boy, Bo Dunn. I'm getting up out of here. Y'all have a great day, man. Cash some tickets. Remember, be smart. Bet with your mind, not with your heart. Manage that bankroll, and that turn these tickets to cash. I'll see you on the next one.